If you're within 5 to 10 years of retirement, January is either the month that puts you in control or the month you lose without realizing it. So every January, we tell ourselves, this is the year. Finally going to get organized. Then life kicks in. Work gets busy, tax forms show up, markets move, and suddenly it's April. If you're in your mid-50s and you've built meaningful retirement savings, January really matters because it's your chance to get ahead instead of playing catch up. So today I'm going to walk you through 5 simple moves you can make this month to reduce stress, improve clarity, and make your retirement date feel a lot more real. Hey there, I'm Andrew Rafal, the founder of Bayntree Wealth Advisors. Over the past decade, we've helped hundreds of families bring structure, confidence, and clarity to their retirement plans so they can make smarter decisions with less guesswork. Today, we're zooming out and building your 2026 retirement action plan, what to focus on now so you're not scrambling later. Before we talk about investments, taxes, or timing, we need this clear starting point. That starting point is your income gap. So what's coming in each month and what's going out? Start with the income you can count on in retirement, Social Security, if you're fortunate to have a pension or annuity income. Then look at your spending, not just the basics like housing and insurance, but also the things that make retirement enjoyable. Travel, hobbies, spending time with families. And don't forget healthcare. If you're retiring before Medicare age, you need to plan for that bridge. If you're already on Medicare, make sure supplements and prescriptions are covered. When you line up income and expenses, the difference is your income gap, the amount your portfolio needs to cover. Seeing that number clearly, it's so powerful. It tells you whether your plan is sustainable and gives you something concrete to plan around. Once you know your income gap, the next step is making sure Social Security is working in your favor. This isn't about always claiming early or always waiting until 70. It's about your age, your health income needs, and protecting your surviving spouse. January is a great time to log into socialsecurity.gov, check your benefit statement, and run a few scenarios. Claiming early, what does it look like at full retirement age, or should I delay? If you plan to delay, you may need an income bridge from your investments to get you there. When you see the numbers side by side, the right choice usually becomes much clearer. Now, take a few minutes to lock in your savings plan for the year. So what we want to do is set your 401 IRA contributions while the year is fresh. And if you're eligible for catch-up contributions in your 401k, make sure you're using them. And also make an intentional decision between Roth and traditional contributions. If you expect higher taxes later, a Roth may make more sense. If your tax rate is high now and likely lower in early retirement, pre-tax contributions may be the better move. The key here is intention. Don't let this happen on autopilot. Quick pause before we move on. This will help put everything we've covered so far into perspective. If you're within about 5 to 10 years of retirement and want a clearer picture of where you stand, we have created a retirement readiness assessment. Takes about 2 minutes and highlights where you're on track and where you may need to focus on next. Check it out, the link right below this video. Now let's get to moving on to number 4. Before tax season is in full swing, this is the time for a quick tax preview. Are there any losses you can use? Does a Roth conversion make sense in the years between retirement and required minimum distributions? And if you're over 70 and a half and charitably inclined, this is also when we look at qualified charitable distributions or QCDs as a tax efficient way to give. Also, don't forget, check your withholdings and estimates so you're not surprised next spring. Short review now can save you real dollars later. Finally, bring everything together by stress testing your retirement date. Don't just pick a date and hope the market cooperates. Test it. What happens if the market drops early in retirement? What if healthcare costs run higher than expected? What if one of your spouse claims early and the other delays? We want enough in these what we call safe assets, things like cash and short-term bonds, to cover a few years of planned spending so you're not forced to sell investments at the wrong time. We also set clear rules in advance, so if something changes, you already know how we're going to adjust the plan. So to wrap it all up, if you do these 5 things in January, you've set the tone for the entire year. Get clear on your income gap, align your Social Security strategy, set contributions intentionally, make smart tax moves, and pressure test that retirement date. These small steps make a huge impact. If you found this to be helpful, be sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon. It's the best way to stay up to date with our weekly retirement insights so you can make smarter moves as you head into retirement. And if you haven't yet, take that 2-minute retirement readiness assessment link below. It's a great next step to turn this into something actionable. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Happy planning, everyone.